Hello, and welcome to the fourth episode of Age of Talmeria. My name is Josh, and I am your game master. With me, I'm joined by four great friends. Say hi, friends.
Hello.
Amazing. We do not have any announcements today, so we're going to skip directly to recap. Yeah?
Yes. So last time we started off with staying in the very yucky home that Scratch has, where we need to get it up because it's not safe to stay for normal people. So we basically just make a plan for what happens the next day, and the rest of the party goes to the tavern, and Scratch stays in his little hole. Dangur is, of course, still blinded. So he is guided back by Rue's spectral mage hand. And when we get to the tavern, there's only Patrick by the counter, and there's quite a lot of people. So we go in, and a lot of us don't really contact any of the people around us. Dangur and Koruk hears some highs and so on because people know them, but they don't really respond back. Dangur starts with just going up. He just needs to get to his room or get in contact with Aiden. So he asks for Aiden first, but then learns he's not there because he's still blinded. He doesn't know. So he gets the key and wilders out into the kitchen and comes to some hidden entrance and goes to Aiden's office, where he receives a leaf that is supposed to help his poison during his long rest. And then he goes to his little chamber safe room. There's a lot of locks, basically. And then back out by the counter in the tavern, Rue is very determined to get a shower or a bath, whatever she can get. So Patrick runs out and get these smooth polished stones that are pulsating with some orange. And Rue did not expect to see this here, but is very happy and just runs off basically. And afterwards goes to her room and just fumbles with some paper in a book and goes to sleep. Koruk, he just asks for some normal food, stays in the tavern, listens a little around, but then also goes to bed. Scratch, he tries to sit down and form an arcane thread, and succeeds, and basically just sits doom scrolling on this arcane thread as he falls asleep. Sadly gone when he wakes, but he did succeed. We wake up, poison is gone from Dangur, and we meet up at the tavern. We get some very boring breakfast. But basically just set out to get this first door that we planned yesterday, because we want to know what's happening with this flame thingy. The travel is fine, but Koruk is definitely having some beef with cats of some sort that are definitely looking at us. We get to the first door. Everyone has been here before, but apparently Dangur is the only one that can read what is written by the door. The others could read what it said number-wise, but the written is in Tide Tongue and says, I think it was something about endanger. Who do you protect? But basically, we enter the door by just like going through. I think Scratch was the first one to go in. But we go in, fall for about 3 seconds, fall onto sand. We're in this sort of demi-plane something, where we hear seagulls and waves, and there's a jungle. But then there's also this table on the sand, with this like little crystal ball orb thing. So we all go to touch this orb. I think it's Scratch again that does it first, but I'm a little unsure about that. And basically you just poof away the minute you touch it. There was also written something under the ball. I think I actually forgot about that, but that came back when I was saying it. But yeah, we enter in and we're basically just locked in time. Everything is just like, we can move our head, but nothing else. And we are introduced with 2 scenes. First, a burning city with innocent people like screaming for help, and there's bandits around. And then the other one is a guard that has this artifact, which apparently kills more than 1,000 people if we don't take it. And everyone but Scratch chooses the city. So we learned where all our morals lay in the party. But yeah, we then have to watch what happens with this artifact as the party, like, the scale of everything went to what the most people voted for. So we have to watch this artifact, what happens. And basically this Inquisitor, which I actually only think Rue knows. I don't think Rue has said it. But this Inquisitor kills the knight and gets this artifact, and he activates it or uses it, and everything just grows black, as if life is taken out of the lands. But then we're transferred over directly to battling after seeing this horrific scene, where we have to save these citizens in the city, which we managed to. Scratch having a little tumble to the floor once, but safe now. And when we finish, there's the table back from the sand. It pops up again with sand under it as well. But there is now a little chest. Something. I don't remember, actually. I think me not remembering. But Scratch goes up, opens it. There's a key and something changes with his flame. And I think we touched the orb again and was then transported back outside this door, where everything that happened inside seems to have not happened at all. It seems like we're just back, like, as if it was a second ago we went in. So, I think that's all. That got lengthy. That was not what I tried.
Okay. On the door, written, it was, in the face of power, who do you protect? Okay. But besides that, perfect. Good job. And with that, I'm going to be right back. And we're back. We find party all standing along Dagger's trail. Koruk, your eyes wander over to where you saw the cat previously. Not there. It's gone. But I would like all of you to please roll a perception check.
That's an early one.
It is incredibly early. In 1 minute of game time.
Oh God. Passive. So that's gonna be 10.
10? Damn.
Careful, friends. We got some bad kitties in our neighborhood.
I'm not seeing shit.
I have a passive 11.
One better than Rue.
To see a cat, you gotta think like a cat, be like a cat. You know, you gotta vibe like a cat.
I
So-
can also do a performance check, but
Damn. Wait, we should use the rat as bait. But yeah, my feline instincts. I roll an 18 on percept.
18.
I'm just
Dagger.
different. 19.
19.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't need to be like Cat. I'm just different.
Rue, scratch. Both of you just... You feel like more people are taking notice of you. Some people in the outer alleyways just looking your direction. More so than before. And on an 18 and above, you all hear, well, Dangur and Koruk, you hear a passing of rumors as two human individuals, males, walk past you. And you hear that they're speaking of these Yuma gods that were killed last night. That this order from Captain Jalad Iron has been passed down. He's furious that his son was killed. And that he wants all personnel to figure out who were the perpetrators. I will post a name in text.
I got a murder mystery up in our hands.
Gee.
Okay.
And who was that the guy that was furious, or was that the son?
Captain Jalad Iron, Captain of Human Gods.
Or
It said that he's furious and he's sending down orders to find out who killed his son and, well, the group of Human Gods. Yesterday.
What happened yesterday? There was no big things happening yesterday. Were there, Koruk?
Not as far as I know.
And
no.
I've relayed the information to the rest of the party as well. Hence to why I'm just asking Koruk. Any one of you have any relation to any Gillard?
I've barely been in the city.
Would I know anyone that might get some from? Would I know that can give me more insight?
Your best guess is Morgana. The shop runner.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I do know a shopkeeper that might have some information for us. We could ask her.
And
Possible.
and that's down in the hole.
No, it's not down the hole.
Okay.
I have a contact
Okay.
up here.
I can breathe it.
She's like she's respectable. She's my go-to when I need stuff I can't get in the sewer.
Right.
Not everything gets thrown out, sadly. So we could go there.
Alright.
I will ask of Dangur a history check. A very simple one
Damn.
for what
Alright,
happened
now.
yesterday.
Oh, nice.
The
11.
DC will be 10.
11. It's different, you know.
You ended up not being able to see most of yesterday.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Oh. 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 Oh.
I forgot there were guards there.
Fair.
You killed him. I couldn't see shit.
You ran after him.
I didn't know he was. I thought he was trying to like take information. And
I don't follow politics.
and when I got there, the next thing I know, he's dead on the
We should go
ground.
somewhere else.
You're right. Wait so many years to be speaking about this.
But
Maybe you should change your name while you're at it too.
Well, maybe.
So, are we sure that Cat is not like one who has contact to know who we are, so they like know it's us? That, like, I mean, the cat is like the only. Was that before or after? I don't remember.
Oh, that was after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, if they got access to that, they'd already be on us. I think that's different.
We could go
Still
to the
suspect.
lighthouse.
We could. We do have a key. Though I don't.
As long as like, but yeah. What if they know about the lighthouse too? If the captain was like up there and like tracking us, but I don't know if that was just for Dangur.
But that was
Well-
just like a goon that led us into
True.
the place.
Yeah. Sorry. That is
We
right.
should still expect surprises.
So
I mean, the lighthouse is far away and not in the center. So as long as we don't like cause too much commotion, we could also go down the sewers.
I'm down for
They will
sewers.
never found us there.
Yeah, let's go down the sewers.
I have a thing with a guy down from one of the other guys. I owe him some money. So
See, Rue, it's mission critical that we go into the sewers. You know, it's actually vital.
and then we can take the sewers up to the lighthouse so we don't get spotted.
Yeah, we'll go down
It
into
would
the
be a reset
sewers.
of our location.
But isn't there dangers down there too?
Not that I've met.
See, it's perfectly
Can
safe.
I be deceptive of that or like? Yeah, 100% insight on that.
Perfectly safe. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's perfectly safe.
Sure, give me an insight. Dangur,
Yeah.
please give me either persuasion or deception according to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't
I'd
tell us
like to
what.
help him.
I know.
I don't care
will-
what I have to say to get her down there.
I would also like very much to help cover up.
Mega advantage or whatever we're doing.
Pretty please.
All right, Rue, DC 30.
You know what?
I mean, the rat's gotta back me.
I will allow Scratch to give. I'm not giving I'm not giving the help action because this is verbal. Like this is all subtle. I'll say you can roll a d6 just to add on it.
Oh, I think it.
Going like doesn't really go into the rules, but yeah. Okay.
I mean, he looks super
okay,
convincing.
okay,
He's such a trustable guy.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Rue, what did you roll? Insight.
Not 20.
I don't got it. I don't got it.
What did you get?
15?
Ah,
That was even a better roll.
Let's go.
What is the truth?
Oh, shit, then that's right. Okay, the truth is, we were down there, being Scratch. Nothing actually, no vipers or rat people or anything like that were harmful in any way. No animals of any sorts. But, well, kind of that is an animal. But there was some kind of arcanish creature that was like writing on the wall and stuff like that. And when we saw it and we were like, we gotta do something about it. It kind of, the thing is, I didn't actually hit it, but I got hit by it because it was so agile. But nonetheless, we did run into that thing, but we've not seen it since, and we killed it.
I will say, it is very much not normal to have fake creatures running around there. I just want to clarify that. That is a 1 in a billion scenario. Like, I'm
It's a fae?
89% sure
Somehow
it's not
we've
gonna
both
happen.
encountered.
I forgot
At the same
I
time,
will say,
friend. Could be a
I would
friend.
much rather deal with a fake creature than some crazy corrupt guy up here.
Yeah.
Like,
down there,
You guys better start paying so I can keep leasing that stone.
Don't you get paid well enough?
Isn't
Isn't this part of the job?
I
do
have
we get paid?
expenses.
Oh.
We get paid? I didn't see no paycheck.
if you want to, I can't help you clean. I can't help clean you up. If you
I
ever,
need
the
showers
mudwater
after going down there.
Ever heard of a mud bath? Like, just consider that, but like sewer edition. Like, it's great for your skin, probably.
I have predigestation. It is the next best thing to showers. Like,
The rat testifies.
I have to disagree.
You don't know what you're missing out on. I mean, I wouldn't know either, but you don't know what you're missing out on. Into the sewers! Let's see what this fae thing is. He could be a friend.
would also
he's
not be
gone.
that.
Friend, do you remember what happened last time we saw fey creatures? Somehow we have seen them together.
Don't let a bad apple spoil the bunch. Some fae are alright.
I'm not a fan so far.
Oh, I don't like those either, but
I like
you know, it is.
I will also say there is a door down there, so we need to get there down there no matter what. So you better get used to it.
That is true. We did indeed see a
You
door.
see this as a form of training. Right now we go down to a safe haven, and then later you go down there so it's safe. You get a good experience. Later, we go to the door where we get an unknown experience, and you are more prepared for that.
He's speaking truth and nothing but the truth. I promise. I know I didn't.
That makes me not believe you.
I mean, you can agree, right? The city is amazing. It is the safest place on earth. Nobody wants stuff to go wrong down there, because if it does, it goes. They just die.
Yeah.
So they stay together. It is much better community than whatever this is up here.
Yeah.
There's a reason I would rather be there than here.
I don't know down there or up here. For
you
me,
know up
as
here,
an outsider,
this is the
both is bad for me. I haven't had a single good experience coming here. so far, at least.
Might be you first.
Well, it's maybe just because you're stuck up, but you didn't hear me say that.
I would also say you did just say you wanted us to pay for bath. You kind of like the bath. That's good.
Yes, I'm surprised that whoever Aiden is actually has access to good stuff.
Maggie.
You see, it is pretty fun in the mud, but yeah.
So, we agree? CD,
Yes.
I pay Red City. I pay my debts to my guy, and we go to the lighthouse
Yes.
without getting spotted by anyone.
Yes.
It will be like teleportation.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree.
I will say that she's not gonna travel full speed down in Cirrus.
It's quite fun. You're missing out on something.
We can take all the time we want. That's the wonders of the sewers.
You would like be walking, sidestepping, trying to just find what's best.
That is all.
Koruk got a shit-eating grin the entire way.
Very well. So, just to confirm, you're gonna give money to the Baptist down there instead of the food that you had promised.
Yeah, so okay, sorry, that is a
All
misspelling
good.
from me. I will give him the food instead, yeah, as food. That is my mistake. But
So
yeah,
you're first gonna stop off at the market.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then to the sewers.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say this. You all travel rather quickly towards the harbor side, where you can buy some food, different types of rations. It's not gonna be difficult at all. Though, if Scratch were to be the one leading this, it might.
People don't like rats up top.
I'm sorry, friend. You're gonna have to wait.
I got no problem. You just handle it, and I will hand you 100 phoenixes.
Is that half?
That is the whole thing.
Then give me 50. 50. We split. We split.
Okay. I'm not
Um.
gonna argue about that.
And I go.
That's a
So-
lot of money throwing around.
Man. Yeah. I go into the nearest fish and sea food place.
Sure. You head over to a burly man wearing like an apron, has fish guts on it. He's been cutting up fish and like making them ready for cooking and stuff like that. And he also has some other things. Hello. Hi.
Hi, good sir. Do you have anything that's on the verge of being unsellable? It's not even a word. Like, do you have anything that's on the verge of being bad? Aged? Not good?
What's your game here? Are you here from the inspection team?
No, I'm actually just here to buy
If you're trying to get me into a scandal, I will not.
I'm not trying. I'm just trying to get some food that's about to get bad, so I can.
Why?
Because the thing is, between you and me, come close, between you and me. Yeah, between you and me. I have a thing. I have a stomach that just good. The good fish just has such a fresh fish stench that I can't. So when it's older and it's more like rotten smelling, it's more familiar. That's why.
Okay, can I please, observing this, can I break in and message him? Just say it's for the poor people. Just say it's for charity, man.
Holy
Lie, goddammit, lie! Don't make it weird.
What a start. You're gonna give me a deception check on that. Because he does not believe you whatsoever.
Of all the things you could have said.
14.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You're really strange. Like, incredibly strange.
I know.
You sure that's what you want?
Yes. How much can I get for 100 Phoenix?
You better carry all this.
I will.
Come here.
Right.
And he takes you to the backside of this little stand that he has. And there's boxes upon boxes upon boxes. Only a very small amount of them are bad. But you give him the money. And he hands over all these boxes to you. And he will even help you get them away from his stand as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
You take all this with you, and you head toward the sewers. And that is where we'll take a break. So we'll see you all after the break.
Hey.
And welcome back. The group has just entered the sewers under Tide Keep in Banfest. With Scratch in the front, leading the group, and I'm guessing Rue in the back, not the most happy about this. Great. Is there anything you guys do before you reach the hole that Scratch is leading into?
Nope.
Who's carrying the boxes of food?
Rue is definitely carrying one.
Mage Hand is carrying it.
Okay.
Man, that's a strong mage hand.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
I'm carrying one.
I'm guessing it doesn't weigh more than 5 pounds.
It can
does it?
definitely work. Yeah, it's like...
Actually, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty, so shut up.
No, I'm not. It's carrying as much as it can, and I'm not.
Actually-
Mm-mm.
Fair enough.
Holding one fish. One.
You've got the bundle of different things that were on the verge of getting spoiled. Yeah. It doesn't take you more than 10, 15 minutes until Scratch comes to a open part of the sewers, almost like a connected crossing of different tunnels. Scratch, you know this to be the entrance of the hole, and not much further ahead there would be a Vepis guard or two.
Yeah. I will walk up to them. Hello. I'm back again, by the way, if you didn't notice. So, first of all, I know I have brought more people in here, but
Yeah.
they're cleared by me, trust. And we have food. 2 months of rations for you, like we promised.
Are you sure about these people?
Yes. They are friends, and they need to go, a bit undercover. They are people
I like
like us.
them.
They don't want to be seen
Oh.
by some people upstairs.
Okay. So like them, like that guy.
Yes, exactly, like that guy.
I'll go for pipe. Wait,
Yes, of course.
pipe! And he just yells down, and you see past him. It's like a almost like an open dome, where sewage water would be collected, but apparently nothing is flowing in from the open pipes, as everything has been blocked off, and it's just this open, dry spot where you see a bunch of different Vepis ranging from young and old. And you see a gray-furred older Vepis walking up with a cane up these rusty steps. Oh, you're back. Food, more people. Oh, Scratch. Come on.
Yes. Thank you.
Koruk, this is very difficult for you to get through with your size.
So small.
I don't think it's easy for me either.
Oh no, you're really tall. Yeah, it's
Careful about your
definitely
horns. You don't want to
it's
scrape them.
definitely uncomfortable for you guys. Very uncomfortable. You have to really crunch down low.
Rue, don't scratch your horns.
You see in this open place, there's light as a powder is smeared on the walls. They give off this faint light effect. Some of you notice to be cereal powder. You see and find there's a very small collection of books. Scratch is the same books that you've been rifling through the many other times you've been here. Many of the Vepis look worried at you guys, uncomfortable that there are foreigners in their sacred home.
Can I, while we're walking, just when I see that, like, message them and say, it's all right, they are with me, and just use message on them.
Send multiple messages out. I'll have to give me a general persuasion check, just to see how well like they take it. And this is for all of them.
Hey, Scratch on fire, 18.
Damn. Okay, that is pretty good. You see some of them, their hands twitching a bit. Like you see some of them have like small handmade crossbows made of different garbage components, but they seem to be functioning somewhat. And some of them are reaching for them, but then they back off as Scratch has been messaging them. Scratch, you see Scrap and Trick further back playing in their little den. Pipe, the leader of this little place, is arranging the food crates to be placed into the storage area. And see Scrap kind of... Scratch?
Yes,
Is that you?
I'm back. Yes, of course I'm back.
You got food for us.
Yes, of course, and I got loads of it. Come here.
Well, you're smart this time.
What do you mean smart?
Is it good food? Is it the top quality?
I mean, you know, down here, it is quantity over quality. But
That's true.
it's food, and it's edible, and I would rather have the children do not starve. Starve? Sorry. The children...
Are you trying to starve?
Yes,
Oh.
starve. I would rather the children not starve than you eating a nice beef, okay? A nice steak.
Fair enough.
You know.
But that is the last time we're doing a job for you, okay? Next time it has to be good quality meat. Yes. Or fish.
It is fish. It is leftover fish, but it's not the freshest.
He completely ignores you and goes over there. You see Trick kind of just over in a corner, practicing with the thieves' tools, just practicing on a wooden lock that they've made, not paying attention whatsoever. Very locked in. Generally, it's quiet. They are very isolated. They're used to you coming around, and last time after Dangur came, it's... You're the weird guy that brings new people.
Fair enough. I will go over what the name again for the guy with the lock pick.
Trick.
Trick. Yeah. Go to Trick and just say, you need a hand with that?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm very sure.
Fair enough.
I've got this.
You got it.
Eh?
Can I see?
No.
And he kind of covers it with his hand, leans his body over, starts wiggling with it.
See? I did it.
He fumbled completely.
You're very good, very good.
Eh?
Next time we do a heist, you can get to unlock the door.
Smiles at you. Scrap has been telling me I've been doing a good job.
Yes, you are very good. And Scrap, we determined that last time. He was pretty smart.
Almost as smart as you.
Almost. Remember?
Almost.
Almost.
Okay. Goes back to fiddling with it.
And I'll just go back to the group. This was just all I needed to do. Repay and debt for they helped me with something. So
Can we get up now?
Yeah, wait, no. We go to the lighthouse. We don't want to be spotted.
Quickest way.
Of course, always the quickest way. That's the purpose of the sewers. And
Deep side.
I'll tell Pipe that we're leaving, and I'll head on to onto the lighthouse.
Are you for keeping your word? As
Of course,
it's not always deals that Scrap makes. I've fully thought out, so happy to make business with you. Scratch.
of course, always.
Goodbye.
Dangur, you notice Scrap kind of looking at you. He throws a stone at you. Like a little small pebble.
Okay, I was about to throw hurl back at him like a little pebble. He best be happy that I'm still holding the box and like looking for a place to put it, because if I wasn't holding anything, I'd find a rock and I'd throw it back.
If you need
One
help
of
to
the
steal something, it was fun.
And he backs off.
All right.
which Vepis was that?
Scrap.
Rats are
That's good
ratting.
guy. He means Olwen. Not too sharp, but don't tell him that. He will get sad. He's smart down here.
I remember.
Yeah. We'll head on.
Yeah. You head on out?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you just walk the direct tunnel
Just
to
fastest way I know.
Okay. Please give me perception checks as you are all making your way through the tunnels.
So afraid that was a 1. But it's still gonna have to be my passive.
19.
19.
19, passive, and what the scrap get? Oh, sorry, scratch.
I got an 11.
Oh, okay.
It's the same as last time.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna hear 19 a lot.
You guys don't notice anything new on your way here. Brooke, you end up seeing these weird, like almost like etched into the stonework of the sewer tunnel. It doesn't make sense. It's not a language. It looks like weird runes, but they don't make any sense. Almost like they're not completed. But Dangur, they haven't changed since you last saw them.
So this was a meetup with this fake creature. Yeah. Writing on the wall.
You said you met Faye before, right? They didn't do something similar when you met them. I'm just curious, because I'm very fond of these suicides and don't want them to, like, explode or something. So just to make sure.
Well,
maybe it's connected.
they tried to take the key
What key?
from the tavern for the lighthouse.
Yeah. Interesting. Because there was Faye down at the door. That is down in the sewer. There was some Faye in it. I don't know. Maybe they could also
They want access to the lighthouse?
Yeah, but if they want access to the lighthouse, they probably know about the doors, maybe. Because there's a door down here that had some Fae remains around it. I could feel it in my bones.
I'm not looking forward to doing that door.
But we should probably keep in mind that they will probably not maybe interfere with our work in the sewer. Rather, and it doesn't matter if you're with the sewer, also maybe at the door on the top side. But yeah, we should get going. Just a thought.
The rest of your travel through the sewers are uneventful. No strange encounters whatsoever. And you locate the nearest exit and you crawl up. And you now are 2 minutes away from the lighthouse. Continue. And yeah, the harbor side, there's a few. No, actually, no. There's a good amount of people here. It is around. It's around 10, 20. Actually, no. It would be closer to around 10:40 now. And there's a good amount of people, all offloading different things from different ships. But they don't really pay you any mind, as the lighthouse is, again, a little bit away from the main part of the harbor. But you exit the sewers and enter the lighthouse. The same large, rounded room, much larger than the exterior. And then you see like an arcane sigil, the same as on the doors, on the wall on the left side of where you entered previously. So now you see two different arcane sigils. One of them went past. You went into the room with the flames and the spike. The other one is new to you.
Can I try and read the sigil if possible, or like Someone investigate it.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
I check it too.
Yeah, sure. Give me an Arcana check as well.
22.
Yeah, mine is 22 as well.
What? Okay. It's similar to the doors, but where the doors had a certain amount of sigils in it, this one seems a bit more complex. And you feel that the reason why you can see this is because you've completed a door. As Scratch, you remember slightly that when you left door number 1, you felt a slight change.
Can I try and hold up my hand?
You see individual stones forming the roof move as dust particles spray down, and you see forming a staircase as the stones from the ceiling slowly descend down. It is too dark to see past what is upstairs.
Well, do we go up here first? Do we go and try and fit the key?
Good question. I like both.
This is new, so I want this. The other one is old. This is newer, more exciting.
It's not old. We haven't tried the key.
True that, but like, this just appeared.
Y'all
I'm
know
down
magic.
for
I
both. They're both so intriguing.
What about you, Koruk? You are a foresty man. Can you sense something?
All right. Let me see if I can. Do I sense anything? I will vibe check my surroundings. Make it really like trying to sense the.
Just to be sure, are you trying to do a nature check here? See if
Yeah.
you can find the nature magic?
Yeah, bro got
Okay.
no idea what he's doing, but he'll attempt.
Sure. give me a nature check.
Nature, let's go. Okay. This is passable. 16.
Nothing. Not a clue. You hear some waves in the background. You're unsure if that means anything.
I point back at Scratch. No.
Well, fair
No
enough.
forward.
Well,
There's nothing nature here.
there is also the option of you two going upstairs and me and Koruk putting the key in.
No.
No,
I need to experience both.
Oh,
I'm
that-
not letting
and
us.
also,
No.
I feel like we might get trapped in different rooms, and that not might be good. Because I can't hit people, and you can't do magic. So, like,
I did not come here not to experience everything.
well, if you guys can, we go up the stairs. I want to do that. So, are you guys with me?
Up we go.
Perfect.
I guess.
We went against Scratch last time. We gotta make it square to him and go with Scratch this time.
You're right.
Ah, yes.
It's
That
only fair.
makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Small addition. When both of you the Nakarada check on the sigil. I'll say both of you also sense a strong feeling of transmutation.
Okay.
Or
Transportation.
transmutation.
Transmutation.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. You walk up the staircase, and it keeps on winding and winding and winding. Almost like just going in a circle, going in a loop. And then you just round a corner, and in front of you, a room opens up. A room that feels like frozen in time, but it's not. You see classic stone floor, a wooden desk, ink and quill. On the table, a opened letter and an envelope. The room itself, it looks like a memory. It's physically here, but it's inconsistent. You see a pair of footsteps marked in the dust, almost like someone stood here and watched this room. Nah. On the envelope, on the desk, there's the Imperial seal. Of the majestic golden phoenix with outstretched wings. This is the seal of the Imperial family. On the table, there's also this floating, rotating black orb of sorts. It's just hovering. On the paper on top of the envelope, written in Talmerian, it's a contract or an agreement of sorts for a piece of land where it says that a person by the name of Akan Amari has been given the rights to build a city here. The next part is a little area where a name is written, the name of the city. Tidekeep. Underneath, there are two signatures. One being Akan Namari, and the other being Valen Testarossa.
Can we get that written?
Yes. There is a stamp. Well, there's a date on this. It was signed on the 21st of the 4th month of the year 170 ATL. Now I will give all this to you in writing.
This is some old stuff.
Yeah.
This is like 500 years.
So, this is just my initial thought. Maybe these doors were like born with the city, and like this is all Aiken, the Aiken Aman guys. do we? He wanted to use the city to hide something, maybe, or at least use it like a part of his puzzle, you know. So like he got to build the city, and then he incorporated all this into the city. For some reason, I don't know. But maybe. I don't know.
How am I ever gonna leave this town without knowing?
Sis,
It's
you
here
gotta
for a
say.
job.
Oh, shucks.
I know. This is at least my idea. And I think we are meant to see this. I don't know if it's like a history lesson or something. But, yeah. I think this is the memory of the guy who built the town and also this. Those two must be the same person. People.
And if they built it and we can open more memories, maybe we know how to start the lighthouse again.
Exactly. Maybe it's a task to like.
I forgot
one-
I promised to do that too.
Maybe it's like to see if we are worthy of it or something.
Nah, I don't think the lighthouse is sentient.
Yeah, I don't believe in.
Like you're bang on, but now you're reaching.
Maybe we go back and try the key and see what that does.
We can go back, but yeah, that wasn't the Obi thing.
Two more things.
Yeah.
There are some additional stairs leading further up.
Okay.
And I want those that are proficient in history to give me a history check on the black orb. Scratch, you have advantage.
Hell nah.
Oh shit, that is very much needed. Can I can I whisper to myself, you can do this, Scratch. I know it. And then I will use Umbrator's helping hand if I can use it on myself.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
you got this, buddy. Thanks, bro.
Creatures
Thank
of
you.
your
You're welcome.
choice.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And I will use it on everyone in like, so you can add a d6 to everyone who rolled can add a d6 to their roll.
Bro,
I'm gonna use an inspiration. I'm feeling super inspired to figure out where I could have seen this before.
Amazing.
bro, I didn't go to school.
What does this look like as you cast the spell?
I will, as I try to focus and as I like navigate everything, I will like start whispering some just basically fast. And then I will say, and then it will be like a backwards, you can do this. So like spoken backwards, letter for letter. I can't pronounce it.
this?
But and then it's like, some
Yeah.
This is all on you, because I saw her look. She did not roll good. This is all on you, buddy.
Let's
Come
just say
on.
the inspiration was in that one.
Ah!
I was not very
No.
inspired.
No, you
Okay.
believe we should have gone down.
But, Rue, if you're proficient in history, you can add a d6.
Yeah.
Because of the spell.
Yep.
a d6.
Well,
Okay, fair enough.
I did a 6 on my previous roll,
Oh.
so it's like, yeah, not looking great.
No, looking good.
So
I'm not having a good time.
I roll a 14 and a 6 on the helping hand. So that is a 26.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
Whoa. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
mine is a 14 total.
Oh my god, the rat is better than the actual mage? Shh, shh, shh.
Librarian.
So, a 26 on a history check. Let me open this document. Give me a second here. First of all, you feel Fae from this. it's sticky to the touch. This thing, almost like not tar, but it has like a sticky substance to it, almost like a booger, like a fresh booger.
The orb?
Yes.
Okay.
You remember that this thing is called an archbloom. An archbloom. A fae that wants to ascend to the position of archfae cannot do so on their own. An archbloom is something that helps them get to that next stage. They are incredibly rare, and it's not known to you what they are, if they're plants or an artificially created product. But you remember that fae with significant power can consume such a thing and undergo a dangerous process. But if they survive, they can ascend to the power and status of an archfae. That black orb is needed. That's what you remember.
Well, fair enough. I feel like that's quite sufficient. So
Nice.
back in my time, in my older days, I remember reading about such a thing before. It is like, it is like a thing, you know. It is like I don't know what it is, or like where it comes from, or if it's even natural. But I do know something. It can be consumed by some power, by some strong fae creature. I don't think the small thing I killed before can consume it. But when it is consumed, or it is, the strong creature can achieve to become an archfae. And
So they believe it's still here?
that's my guess. My guess is they probably want this. And I'll point to the poke it. And
Disgusting.
maybe there's some like bigger guy trying to find it. And he probably knows it here. It's here.
Rue will try to like pick up the ink pen to see if she can like interact with what is happening here in that form.
In the area or the orb?
Well, first doing it with a pen, like the pen with
You have
ink.
the pen. You hold the pen.
Could she try going out to the staircase?
Okay. You move down the stairs, and you don't move more than 30 feet. Disappears from you.
Yeah. I'd like to test my knowledge here. Is there by any chance that I can like do a history roll on like this Amari dude or woman? I'm actually questioning the name of it, but
Akanamari.
yeah, Akanamari. If they've done some like work on, let's say, the dark side, just like Banfest is now. Like it's like the Undercity doing things on the table. Like if he made this town to make underground shit.
Give me a history check.
Alright.
With disadvantage.
Oh.
By the way,
Give me an Arcana check.
Huh?
room, give me an account
Okay.
check.
Yo.
And I can add the 6 because of
If you
number.
are you proficient in history?
No.
Does the 6 still
Give me a
work?
yes, if you're proficient, give me a second there.
It was not a help.
Yeah, you can only add a d6 to yourself if you are proficient in it. It lasts for minutes.
Yeah, I'm doing inspiration.
If you have expertise, for example, it will not work. It's only if you're proficient.
13 Arcana.
I'm gonna use another inspiration. Why not?
On a disadvantage.
Yeah. Nah.
Arcana 13. I feel like it was recalled. The pen. Though you're confident that if you took some time, you might be able to figure out if everything in the room is like that.
Yeah, so nat 1.
Damn.
I got greedy. I had a 15 on it. I had a 15 on my normal first one, but I got greedy.
Dangur, I'm sorry, buddy.
I rolled 2 nat 1s.
Man.
2 nat
You have
1s.
never heard the name Akan Amari ever before.
Oh.
Can I? I will just quickly say, I will I will stand before the envelope and I will quickly just go into my memory.
Oh, your memory
sorry.
space.
Yeah, exactly. I will go in. I will stand before the envelope, and I will, with my eyes like looking into my brain, inside out of my eyes, and just quickly write up the letter in my mind palace, assuming that we can't take it out.
Oh, okay.
That was what I'm supposed to say.
Okay.
So
Wow. It takes you a minute. But you managed to remember everything about not just the envelope, but this whole room. Every minute detail. Almost like you have a 3D render of it stuck in your mind.
Man goes like this. All right, let's remember this for later.
exactly.
And as long as you remember the direction in your mind palace, you will be able to recall this information.
Great.
All right, Ratman, how many screws does one of the tables have?
you know you can count yourself, right?
19.
That's the same thing I would be doing.
19 screws.
19.
Just in case we need to rebuild
Noted.
the table.
One of them is missing.
Okay.
In case we need to rebuild the table, we can do that
It's
now.
gonna be important for later.
Yeah.
For the important
That's a
question,
secret clue that we'll use later.
can we take that thing with us? And would that be the best thing to do in this case?
Just let me look around and try.
Okay.
Because the pen, definitely not.
Okay.
Can I go around and investigate, or I don't know.
This would be a combination
Arcana
of
or-
investigation and Arcana.
So 2 rolls?
Yes.
Okay.
And you will have the plus 1d6 for this as well.
Alright.
But after Scratch is done with remembering all the details of this room, it will be gone.
No.
I think I'm gonna use another inspiration.
Damn.
How many do you have?
I had 2.
Damn.
That helped a lot. So which one is first?
Investigation.
Okay, so that's 21.
21. Okay. With that, you manage to rule out the majority of the room. Anything like a desk, some papers, and you did really well in that, so you have advantage on an Arcana check for the orb. As that is the only thing that has left you puzzled for this entire room.
Advantage, is that also on the +6?
No. Just the D20.
Okay. Yeah, that was no help. That's gonna be 22.
Sure. It takes you a little while. But you manage to notice very faint traces of I'm pretty sure it would be transportation magic. Yes. You managed to sense faint traces of transmutation magic on all the items except the black orb. The orb has all sorts of magic on it.
So I think we can take the orb,
Okay.
but is it safer here or with us?
I mean, they don't have the key. So, as long as we remember to look after us, I think it might be safer here.
But if
I think
they were already by the door, do they then know the test trial thing we were through? Do they know how that works?
I don't know. They could also just... Yeah, they do know the door exists. But we also have to remember, there is other flames that was already lit before us when we came in here. So someone has done this before. That is probably clear. Not 100%. But by the logic that there were new flames when we entered.
Maybe we should go check how many flames there are now.
Yeah. And can I...
I say we take it.
I do remember how many flames there were. There was...
There was 8. We made it to 12.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, we can check if there has been new ones. That is a good idea.
I say we take it.
Take.
But what about if the Fae go after us when we exit the door?
Yeah,
We beat
I
them
think
before.
for now, if it's still here, we can probably go into the other room and it will still be here when we come back. I think that is safe to assume. So we will go back and see if there's still.
Okay.
Dangur, I like your idea, but I agree with Scratch. Yours definitely sounds like more fun, but the rat.
Yeah, I have to agree on that too. But
Just remember there is also an additional staircase
Yeah.
leading up. But for now, Dangur.
If I'm the last to leave, can I try and sleight of hand the orb into my bucket?
Into your bucket.
No, like pocket. Like, just-
Bucket.
Yeah, not bucket, but
Bro summoned it into his bucket.
As everybody else leaves,
This is gonna be good.
On the way down the stairs. I hope that orb is safe and sound.
Not 20! Not 20!
No.
Yes! Yes!
And we don't even know. Oh.
Dangur, are you like, you're perceptive? Can you like,
Can you see? Can you make sure that you notice someone taking the orb?
You perceive yourself noticing the orb.
Nah, I'm that good. I don't even notice myself taking it. It's just like,
He's him.
Dangur, you managed to just... It's sticky to the touch. It's weird. It's in your pocket. It's weird. It's moving around a little bit, like waving almost, like waves are pushing to it, almost like jelly. It's weird.
ooh.
It's hovering slightly in your pocket, not touching the bottom, not floating out. It's just hovering. It's
lucky that I got puffy pants.
but it's in your pocket.
I'm calling it now. Dangur's gonna blow up.
So are we going up or down to the flames?
Down.
what?
'Cause that's where the flames are. We don't know what's upstairs.
Hey,
You.
should we go up just to check what's up there and then go back?
No, I say we go down.
Jesus. You all move down. As Dangur's the last one to leave this room. And you all go down the staircase. And you see the exact same arcane sigil with the handprint. You touch it. You disappear, reappear on the other side of the wall. You see the spike. Clean
Good memory.
from blood. And you also see 12 flames.
So for now, I think we should leave it.
I think so too. That's maybe the better part. I know I said that before, but I thought, depending on if the flames were changed, I might have said something else.
Okay.
Well, should we check upstairs?
What about the key?
Yes,
Mm,
we have to test if it fits.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
will check the key first.
Or should we wait till we have
Oh,
all
wait.
of them?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We just check now. See if
We
it
need to know if it functions.
works. We can't. Yeah,
Put
we
the key
test
in.
the key. I have the key. I tested. I don't care about the others.
The chaotic energy today is wild. It's out there.
I tested. I say fuck the other guys. I tested.
You go past everything, and you're now at the right side, furthest right side of the room, and see these 5 keyholes, and put the silver key into the leftmost hole. It fits.
Nice.
Give me a perception check.
All of us.
Oh, let's go.
21.
18, bitch.
Well, it's above my passive.
Why is it?
Sit down,
21.
kids. 23.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I give the room a good sniff. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Wait, for real?
No, don't do that.
Down on all four.
You notice no change. Though, Koruk, you notice a slight. I don't want to say bulge, but bulge on Dangur's one right side pocket. A slight bulge. Not. Yeah. It's away, or like under here. Yeah. Nothing besides that. There was no reaction to you turning the key. Do you leave it or take it with you?
Do my 21 know that he knew 23?
Give me a deception check, Koruk, to see if you're.
Because fuck,
Oh,
this
no. What do you?
Deceptive about it.
Yeah.
Deceptive about looking at him.
like
Are you gonna hide it when you're looking at him?
when you're like at the toilet stalls and you don't want to like, you're like.
You didn't say that. You did not say that.
Damn, bro. Like, are you peeking at homie to your right or your left? Like, that's kind of sucks.
No, because you
Like-
don't. Cause you, nah, I can't say that.
I didn't learn something about your character. I learned something about you.
Wild. Exposing yourself.
Yeah.
What did you roll for deception, Koruk?
I mean, I
I'll be
haven't
here
even rolled
forever.
yet, because I'm considering just like, hey, yo, Koruk has no shame. He's just gonna be like, what's that? Like, bro is just like sniffing around and then just like turns to
Nah.
Do you do
he's
that?
like, what's in your pocket? That right there. That wasn't there 10 minutes before.
It's daggers. Oh, it's been there before.
You're supposed to be a dagger.
It's been there before. You just haven't noticed.
Nah, I noticed.
You notice someone's changing in pockets.
Yeah. Especially when they're streamlined before and then suddenly there's a bump.
Well, that's bullshit. Cause I got puffy pants.
They might be baggy, but that's the most you can get.
What's in the pocket?
Something.
He's made me intrigued.
Something.
Dangur, please tell me you didn't take the thing.
I did not. I did
Nah,
not.
man, you hesitated too much. This is suspicious.
Scratch.
Think of Scrap. If we fuck something up, he might die. Scrap.
What is? Wait.
I thought stealing the books was an exception. Is that just normal?
Oh.
Are you kleptomatic?
Oh, we got a kleptomaniac. Dangur, don't worry. You're not in trouble. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. Don't worry.
But that's even worse, mate.
I'm actually more interested and curious than disappointed. Only a little bit disappointed. Come on, son. Turn out your pockets.
As I turn out my pockets, I like take both my pockets and like, you know, when you want to prove to somebody, you like flip them outside out, or like
Inside out, yeah.
inside out. You just see like a small change falling out, and there's like rusty like pick sets and stuff like that that's falling out, and then you just see my hand that's sticking to my pocket on the left side. With the
Turn over your hand. weapon over your hand.
And as I'm trying to like remove it from my pocket, I can't. It's stuck.
Oh yeah, because it's totally not your fingers that are sticky, it's the orb. I'm gonna go grab it. Man, you gave a new meaning to sticky fingers, but oh wow, this is actually sticky.
It is quite fascinating.
Okay, so it's
Wait.
all right, Dangur. Just say next.
It's already here. Let's keep it.
I was.
Holding the orb.
Faye, we've seen Faye, all of us, outside that door. Isn't it safer here, where we haven't seen Faye yet?
Exactly. So we go up to the room, put it back, and then we quickly go up and check what's on the top floor. What I'm assuming is the top floor. Right?
If I may just ask, if I just make one piece, let me just say my piece. We agree that we've seen fey creatures, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We agree that we've seen them scribe something into walls, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Me and Scratch.
No.
Scratch and I. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if they already know the position and they're like trying to make a door themselves? And it's just about time before they take it.
Well, they
I would-
tried to get the key.
Yeah, but what? We have the key, so that means we know if they can gain access to here.
Well,
If they take the key from us, we know we need to get to the orb. But if we have the orb on us and they
If they
take
take
the
the
orb,
key, we can't get to the orb.
but like,
but
let's
through that.
if magic can open door to anywhere, you know,
Dangur, you were on it before. If they try anything, we whoop them.
but how are we gonna know if they teleport in there?
They obviously can if they don't have
Well,
the key.
There's, I don't know magic, but magic goes there. Like, if I touch
If
this
they
door, I'm
teleported,
somehow
they
over
would just
there.
have done it in the first place. So
But wasn't that what they were trying? What do you think they were writing on the wall, huh?
I don't know, some inscription summoning thing. But like, if they could go there, they would have already did so. Not try to steal the key.
What if it takes a lot of amount of time and resources, and they have to gather that?
Then we whoop
Okay.
them.
But we don't know how many there is.
Exactly, and that's why it's easier to beat than to wait and see.
I do not agree with you on that analogy. I will just say that. But the important thing is, we put it back for now. And then we go up and check what's on the upper floor. Because down here it doesn't work right now. We probably need all of them.
All right.
So-
It's
And
your
I will
doom.
take the key back in my pocket, by the way. Yes. You know. We put it back, right?
Yes.
I think it's for the safest.
Yes, I think too. So we go back. We go up and put it back.
Even though it's a little boring, but
Yeah.
I don't want to fight just because they want the orb.
And also, just Dangur, I can feel the thing. They can probably feel it even more. So if we have it, we will be like a magnet.
How do magnets work?
I don't know. Magic.
It is like a cool metal. It is not magic. It is like natural phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Aren't all
Words
metal
today,
cool?
man.
Okay.
Cool.
We go up, put it back,
Nice.
and we head up the stairs.
How do magnets work?
How do they work?
You know what? I really like that inspiration.
Bro, I'm capped out. Can I increase my cap?
No. Not
Bro.
yet.
You asked me how many inspirations I had, and you're capped too.
Yeah.
The cap is your proficiency bonus.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be using those. Gotta be using those.
Bruh.
Was it for everyone or only him?
Yeah.
Oh, use it.
Thank
Let's
you.
go. Thank you.
Oh god. Oh, this has been such a chaotic episode. Okay.
What do you
Take
mean?
back. Take you back. You go up back to the study room. Who puts it back? Koruk, you put it back. Yeah. You feel like, well, you see there's like a sticky black ichor on your fingertips, like it's still there.
I gave it a sniff.
Smells really bad. It's really bad. Yeah, it's like sour. You walk further up the stairs, and you're not walking more for 3 flights of stairs. And a grand, beautiful view can be seen from the top of the lighthouse as you stand inside a glass dome with a view over the entire city that stretches far out over the ocean. You see, in the glass dome in the center, there's a intricate arcane construction hovering over black metal-like plates on the ground. They're not more than a meter over the black plating, and it's slightly rotating, very slowly, almost like a clock, slowly.
So this is the thing that's not lighting up. Can she investigate on it?
Yeah.
While he just
give me an investigation check, please.
While he does that, can I just do an Arcana check to see if this is still a memory? Feels like
If
a
this what,
memory.
sorry?
If this is still feels like a memory, or
Yes, you can. Yes, that was a really good guess. Investigation?
17.
17. You see a little indentation in the hovering construction. A small indentation where a ball could be, where like there's room for a ball sliding in, not much bigger than a thumb would be. It's almost like a small bead, even. What did you roll on Arcana?
I rolled a 16.
It is not a memory. This feels physical. It is physical. Bong bong. It's metal. The glass that encases the dome. With a 16, you even feel a faint illusion magic from it. Like with the glass. Mind you, you are 400 to 500 feet up in the air. Up in the air. But when you've looked up, you've not been able to see anything behind glass.
Like behind the dome? Okay. And was it the dome that had the illusion magic? I think that's a very real chance that, we, first of all, are not in a memory, and this is actually the top of the lighthouse. And as you also said, this thing is supposed to light up the place. And it obviously does not.
Yeah, it seems like there's something that should be able to maybe power it, like some small bead.
True. I do think so too. And I also think that this is meant because it's almost like you know, right? We can't really see what goes on in here, like from outside, but we can look up. I have a feeling it's supposed to be that way. So maybe this is the fact that this is not lighting up is part of this whole ordeal, as everything in here seems to be concealed. All the doors, everything are concealed with magic to be like hidden, except from the door key.
But people have said that it did light up in, like, long ago.
But there has also been people before us. So who knows? Maybe someone took the thing and used it for their own life.
A lot of questions has been met. Or has unfurled themselves to the group. It's them. But one thing's certain. That is, as you stand on top of the lighthouse, the view is beautiful. You've never been this tall, this height before. You can see far and wide. Even seeing the distant mountains over the Talmerian Empire. See small boats out in the water. Up here, near the light. That is where we end today's episode. Thank you all so much for joining us in this chaotic energy today.
What do you mean?
We're completely normal today.
And we will see
I'm
you
chilling.
all. And we will see all of you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Boy.
Bye-bye.
What the hell?